Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
There's the handoff. Powers through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. That gain sets up a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on fourth down. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Trying to find room. It's Lewis. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Can they keep the opening drive alive? In the 11th play, it's 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Dump off. Caught by the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
To throw, it's Holstein. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Tennessee 7, LSU 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic in the PAT. with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Willis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Signs the quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Vols have first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it. Second
down play coming up. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. To throw, it's Holstein. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop it.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willis. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Runs through the defender. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. The ball has come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
A running play called on fourth down. A quick shoot. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To the air, it's Holstein. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Packed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room to work. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. That puts him on top in the 2nd half.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Willis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Four receivers on the field for this 2nd and inches. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the balls are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. No huddle now for the offense. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And now the handoff. The Vols pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Vols. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
4-2 Spider.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Extra point try coming now. And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's third and short with 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The ball's hustled to the line to run the hurry up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. It's a short completion of the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it? Looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LSU. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? He's got it for a big gain. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.